The Bachelor of Science in Psychology program aims to produce graduates who are competent and equipped to provide psychological services to stakeholders in need in the face of adversity, natural disasters, tragedies, and even an armed conflict, as well as pursue careers in the field of psychology and be imbued with the spirit of volunteerism and be advocates of mental health programs. As such, the program is built on the following program outcomes. Apply concepts and theories of psychology to the analysis of human behavior and mental processes. Apply the methods of psychological inquiry in building knowledge on local culture, personal issues, and professional settings. Develop skills for self-reflection and independent learning in the analysis of psychological issues in an applied setting. Use psychological assessment techniques in school, industrial, personality, or clinical settings. Cultivate harmonious interpersonal relationships with others in a multicultural context. And practice professional and ethical standards of psychology in the conduct of research and practice of psychology. Moreover, the program was designed to enable graduates to become licensed psychometricians, pursue graduate degrees in psychology and allied fields, and to become contributors to the development of psychology in various work settings. The program sets the following outcomes 5 years after graduating in BS Psychology. The MSU-IIT BS Psychology program have been driven to excel in all fronts, not just with their graduates but also in the effectiveness of the program to meet its goals and program outcomes. It was awarded the top 7th performing school in 2019 for getting a passing rate of 87.25% in the Psychometrician's board exam. It was recognized as a specialist program by the QS Star ratings when it was given 3 stars, the only program in the university awarded as such in March 2020, and was again recognized this February 2022. The performance of the BS Psychology graduates in the Psychometrician's board exam from 2017 to 2019 had been commendable. The passing rate of MSU-IIT had been well above the national passing rate for each year for the first-time takers of the exam. Also, a substantial number of students took the exam as first-time takers each year, and the percentage of passers for each year had been more than 75% on the average. In addition, the BS Psychology program has produced 2 more top-notchers in the exam in 2017 and 2018. Ultimately, the goal of any undergraduate program is to enable and equip students so that when they join the workforce, they will be able to do so easily and become contributing members of society. An online tracer study was conducted to determine whether BS Psychology graduates have been able to get jobs that were aligned to their educational training and whether they have been actively pursuing a career path in the practice of their profession. Graduates of the program from 2017 to 2020 are highly employable, with 84% of them gainfully employed. Graduates of the program did not have difficulty in finding a job. Most were employed 1 to 6 months after graduation. Our graduates have been able to pursue careers in occupations within the field of psychology and other allied fields, and they attest to the effectiveness of the program in preparing them for the world of work and making a difference in their own way. They also are proof that the program is able to realize its program outcomes, But do not take our word for it. You can hear it from our own graduates.
Hi, I'm May Ponce Pavillaran. I finished Bachelor of Science in Psychology at MSU-IIT last 2017. BS Psychology program of MSU-IIT has helped me so much both on my professional and personal growth. Months after graduating, I've worked as the guidance services head in a community college at Tangub City, where I was able to adjust well on the whole setup of a real workplace, as we were already trained in the program on the practical application of the things that we've learned in school. And I could also proudly say that it is through the emphasis of the BS Psychology program of MSU-IIT on the significance of research that had helped me excel as the new employee in the institution and was able to partake my knowledge about the international standard of research. And just last year, I worked in a human resource department in a diagnostic clinic at Makati City. The psychology program of MSU-IIT didn't just equip us intellectually, but of course has helped us be emotionally intelligent. We were trained to be fully prepared, be profoundly accountable, and of course, most importantly, to be socially responsible. It is through the BS Psychology program of MSU-IIT that I have truly seen the significance of mental health, which has always been my personal advocacy. And with the recently concluded Miss World Philippines as the Iligan City representative, BS Psychology program of MSU-IIT has helped me further my advocacy through their partnership with the Balay Pag-asa of the CSWD that takes care of the children in conflict with the law and children at risk. BS Psychology program of MSU-IIT has indeed taught me to really go beyond awareness and to always initiate actions. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Johnson Badawi and I am an alumnus of the BS Psychology program in MSU-IIT. I finished my degree in 2018 and that same year I took the board exam and was lucky enough to be one of the national top-notchers. After I got my license, I started working for the development and peace-building field, and right now I work for an international organization called Center for Humanitarian Dialogue, which is a private diplomacy organization focused on conflict resolution and conflict transformation. One of my inspirations why I work for this field now is mainly because of my undergrad research on mental health and attitudes of people in a conflict-affected setting. My work now requires a lot of engagement with other people and understanding of people and groups of people. And I think that the psychology program is instrumental in my work now in a sense that it helps me understand the complexity of other people and a group of people. It helps me be more compassionate and be more empathic towards other people. It helps me suspend my judgment and my biases when I'm dealing with new people, which are all very critical skills in the peace building field. Technically also, because the psychology program is heavy on research and assessment, I think the program gave me skills that I am using up to this day. The skill to know the right questions to ask and to evaluate the answers and feedback of other people. I think those are very important things that I am so happy to learn when I was a student under the BS Psychology program. So thank you so much.
Continuing with the quest for excellence, our graduates have exemplified academic acumen, leadership skills, and simply being the best in whatever profession they may have. The BS Psychology program has been able to produce graduates who have been recipients of various awards between 2017 and 2021 in terms of academic awards, work-related awards, and civic involvement awards. The said awards were given by different agencies, companies, organizations, and civic groups in recognition of their skills, abilities, and work performance. Truly, our graduates are our pride and joy.